When Daniel received his first major raise, he thought the hardest part of his financial life was finally over. For years, he had imagined what earning more would feel like. He pictured fewer worries, more confidence, and the freedom to stop checking his balance before every small purchase. For the first few days, everything felt different. He began looking at things he had once considered too expensive and thought, maybe I can finally afford this. So he moved into a better apartment. He replaced his old phone, and he upgraded his car. None of these decisions felt irresponsible. They felt reasonable. He was earning more, working harder, and finally allowing his lifestyle to reflect it. But a few months later, Daniel noticed something strange. He was still checking his account with the same tension he had felt before the raise. The number was larger, but the anxiety had not changed. His rent was higher. The car had a monthly payment, the apartment needed furniture, and small conveniences became regular expenses. His income had increased, but so had the cost of being him. This is how lifestyle inflation begins. It rarely looks like reckless spending. It looks like a nicer home, a safer car, better clothes, and more convenience. Each decision makes sense alone. Together, they create a life that costs more to maintain. Daniel had not wasted his raise. He had built a new normal around it. And once something becomes normal, giving it up feels less like saving and more like moving backwards. But spending was only part of the problem. As Daniel earned more, the people around him changed too. He began working with people who earned even more than he did. They lived in larger homes, traveled more often, and drove better cars. The salary that had once felt impressive now felt ordinary. He was no longer comparing his life with the life he had before. He was comparing it with people standing one step above him. Every new level introduced him to another level. Daniel also discovered that excitement does not last. The new apartment soon became simply home. The new car felt special for a few weeks. Then it became the car he drove to work. The phone he had waited months to buy became another object he barely noticed. His life had improved, but his mind had adjusted. So he began looking for the next improvement, not because he was greedy, but because he wanted the feeling back. He was earning more, buying more, and returning to the same emotional starting point. Then another cost appeared. His higher salary came with more responsibility. He stayed later, answered messages at night, and carried work home with him. He earned more per hour, but fewer hours felt like they belonged to him. One evening, Daniel finally asked himself a different question. What do I want my money to give me? The answer was not more things. It was space, to save, to rest, to leave, and to choose. So he stopped using every increase to make his life larger. Some paid for comfort, some for enjoyment, and some remained untouched. That's the difference between looking richer and becoming freer. Has earning more ever made your life feel more expensive instead of free? Share your experience below and subscribe to Greatness Daily for more hidden truths about money, work, status, and modern life.